This is I.C.H.E.'s Take 5. We're in Asheville, North Carolina at Ridgecrest, and this is Israel Wayne at the National Leadership Conference. And Israel, you want to share something with the I.C.H.E. folks?
Hey guys, this is Israel Wayne. You probably remember me. I've spoken at both the Naperville Conference and the Southern Conference down in Salem. Hope you attend the one that's in your area. Really enjoying this National Homeschool Conference. We're kind of renewing the vision as leaders for why we do what we do and learning how to better serve you and learn how to meet your needs as moms and dads as you're trying to train your children. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a homeschool graduate. My family started homeschooling in 1978, way back before homeschooling was invented. And my wife was also homeschooled. Her family started in 1983. And we have 9 children, and we homeschool not too far from you guys in Southwest Michigan. And so all of our children, our 9 children, are being homeschooled in Michigan. And one of the things I wanted to talk with you about today was just the reason why we home educate. And you know, for you, your reason why you started homeschooling may be different than my family. I think almost all of us have a little different path that gets us in the door of home education, whether that was a disgruntled experience we had with a teacher, or a bad school system, or maybe it was bullying, or Common Core, or gender inclusive bathrooms, or whatever it is our concern is that gets us into home education. I think the question I'd like to ask you is, why have you continued homeschooling, or why should you continue homeschooling? And really for me, when I think about education, I think, what is the purpose of education? Why are we supposed to educate a child? Well, as Americans, we tend to think that the reason we educate children is because we need to equip them to be able to provide for a family. We need to equip them to be able to make a living, to pay the bills, to be able to have financial security. That's not bad. We're not against that. Those are all good things. But is that why God wants us to educate children? I'm going to suggest to you that if we just had a Bible and we were on an abandoned island with nothing but a Bible and we had to figure out what education looked like, I think we would think of something quite different than the modern institutional government school system. I don't think that image would ever come into our mind if all we had was a Bible. I think what we would come to as a conclusion from the scriptures is that God has given children to parents, and that it's the responsibility of parents to teach and train them in the way that they should go, and to teach them in the fear and admonition of the Lord, and to teach them to know God, and to love God, and then to serve God. And how do you serve God? You serve God by loving and serving other people. So everything that we study, whether it's mathematics or physics or language arts or geography, it's teaching us to know the God who created each of those individual subjects, because He's revealed Himself, His personality, His character, His attributes through the created order, through the things that He made. So all of education is the study of God, of who He is. But then it's also taking those skills, learning how to harness the laws of the universe that God Himself established, and learn how to love and serve other people through those disciplines. So you're ultimately teaching your children either to know, love, and serve themselves, or to know, love, and serve God, and to love and serve other people. And our goal as Christian home educators is we want to teach our children and equip them to use these skills, to use these disciplines, to love and serve other people. If God's given you the skills to be an accountant, or to be an engineer, or a computer programmer, or a doctor, or whatever it is that He's given you and gifted you to do, He's gifted you to love and serve other people in the name of Christ. And when you do your work with excellence, that blesses people, and it speaks of God's character, because everything God does is with excellence. You know, if you're an airplane pilot and you didn't think it was important to pay attention during physics class, or you thought it was okay to slough off during biology when you were studying for your medical exams and anatomy, you're not blessing people in those final moments of their life when you're crashing the plane, or when you have leftover body parts after surgery. That's not a blessing to people. Or if you're a contractor or an engineer or an architect, if you build a building that falls in on everybody because you do shoddy work, that's not a blessing. What we want to do is we want to do what Blaise Pascal said. We want to learn how to think God's thoughts after Him. So our goal as Christian parents is to learn how to take the laws of the universe and to be able to teach them to our children so that they can know, love, and serve God. Thank you very much. And I hope you're going to attend the I.C.H.E convention. Go to the website, learn how you can tap into being a member of I.C.H.E because they do a wonderful work.